Yeah. It's not anime day. Okay. It's Comic Corner. I keep forgetting. Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your favorite fandom nerd. Probably not your favorite fandom nerd. Who really knows? But welcome to another episode of Comic Corner. Today, we're going to be reviewing Beta Ray Bill #1, King in Black Ghost Rider issue 1, probably the only issue coming out. They're probably not going to be making the second one. Who really knows? And we're going to be talking about my Marvel Top 10 Venomized Characters. So, without further ado, let's get right into it with Beta Ray Bill #1. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment on this video and to the channel. So, like I said, let's get right into it. My comic review of Beta Ray Bill #1 starts off with a little flashback to him being selected. Then it fast forwards to him preparing for a battle against the King in Black's great beast in Asgard with no sign of Thor whatsoever. It also turns out that the beast is Boom! Beta Ray Bill struggles against Boom until Thor slides in and makes his grand save. Later on, drunk Lady Sif is a little drunk after the scene, and she wants to have sex with Beta Ray Bill. But since Stormbreaker is destroyed, thanks to the almighty Thor, he can't revert back to his human form to have sex with Lady Sif. Flashback to Beta Ray Bill meeting Scuttlebutt. Yes, the name is Scuttlebutt, which is basically a person or thing living in the technology that Beta will use to fight evil wherever he goes. Beta Ray Bill wants to leave Asgard to get out of Thor's shadow. He's tired of playing second fiddle. I guess this kinda sounds familiar, but obviously Thor doesn't want him to leave. After a brief little disagreement, Beta Ray Bill sets out on a journey of self-discovery and to find Odin for a new Stormbreaker. With that, I give issue 1 of Beta Ray Bill a 7.5 out of 10. And would definitely suggest you picking up issue 2 when it releases April 28th. This was a nice little start to the series, and I will definitely be picking up issue 2. Now, let's head straight into King in Black Ghost Rider! Early on, we find out Ghost Rider has been running hell while dragging our wishful WandaVision villain through the streets. Wait, pause. Hundreds of escaped demons are roaming Earth right now? Is that what they said? Oh, that's crazy. At that exact moment, a dragon flies overhead of Ghost Rider, taking his attention away from what he's currently on. So then he hops on it like he's Dany from Game of Thrones. He then attempts the damnation stare, which doesn't really work. Great idea there, Johnny. All of a sudden, it's off with the dragon's head, thanks to Death Rider. Yeah, don't ask me about that. The name's kind of weak anyway. He brings down the dragon momentarily. While they are discussing some plans, Mephisto escapes and finds himself surrounded by demons with symbiotes attached to them. Oh, Lord. Ah, hell. Johnny then goes for a second damnation stare, and this time he's interrupted. But on a third attempt, he gets it off. Johnny ends up having to let Mephisto go so he can go back to ruling over hell to prevent a war over hell. And all so he can go back to protecting the people of New York. This was a solid read. It wasn't better for me than Beta Ray Bill. I give it a 7 out of 10. It's a pretty fun read if you're already in the King in Black storyline. If you're not into the King in Black storyline and you would like to get into the King in Black storyline, there will be a link in the comics with the correct reading order just for you. Now that we've reviewed those comics, let's get into my Marvel's top 10 Venomized characters. Now this is only from the Venomized series. This does not include Venomverse, Ezra Venomverse, or any other time a Marvel character has gotten a symbiote. This is straight from the Venomized series, and it's my list, so please, no hateful comments in the comment section just for me today, please. Kicking us off at number 10 is Dr. Doom. I know what you're saying. Dr. Doom number 10? What the hell? I might catch some flack for that, but listen, given the fact we're only in Venomized because of his failure in Venomverse, I feel like number 10 fits him so well. He's still a live-looking character with his symbiote, with the poison attached to it, but he still deserves the number 10 spot. Coming in at number 9 is Captain Marvel. Now you might have some beef with this selection at number 9, but her impact on the story is minimal at best. Doesn't eliminate the potential of how great she would be with a symbiote, but in this story, she has no impact whatsoever. So that's what lands her the number 9 spot. And number 8 is my man Hercules. Now I'm not talking about this Hercules or that one. I'm talking about the Marvel version of Hercules. In this story, he is a bit lackluster as he catches an L to Lady Thor, but oh well. The green Spartan look is completely badass, and he deserves this number 8 spot. Just like the next person might not deserve this number 7 spot, but I'm gonna give it to her anyway, straight off potential. Number 7, I give it to Storm. We see her for a brief moment with her symbiote, but that does not eliminate the fact that she just looks so badass. Even though I know you're probably thinking, don't you have a Storm pop figure with the Venomized character? Listen, it was a personal pick. I know I'm gonna get something for that. Number 6 is our man Hawkeye. Here's a man who is responsible for Lady Thor being absorbed by a symbiote. This man completely looks badass. Imagine a sharpshooter with the symbiote. Come on. The man is already outstanding, and his impact in this was somewhat important because he was the one who got Lady Thor's the symbiote. And his entrance in this was top tier. All you see is a silhouette and then a bow right after that. Let's dig straight into number 5, Punisher. You get pure badass and a mixed savagery mixed in with a symbiote. What more could you want? We see the lethalness of this Punisher in his fight with Spider-Man. He pulls out every weapon he has. He uses his symbiote powers. He even drops a symbiote grenade to keep the web slinger busy while he moves on to his next assignment. If this isn't a badass character and if he doesn't deserve the number 5 spot, geez, I don't know who does deserve the number 5 spot. Number 4 is Black Cat. This might have been a personal favorite pick also, but the information she provides the main villain significantly helps the story move along, and her character just looks amazing with the poison addition attached to her. Number 3 is Jean Grey. Dark Phoenix with a damn symbiote doesn't exactly sound fair at all. Not only does she have her symbiote, she also is one of the main villain's important tools. Highlighting her importance to the storyline, she also makes it look completely badass with her classic red hair. Jean Grey, you got the number 3 spot. Number 2, we have Lady Thor. Granted, she lost her hammer and became completely unworthy once she lost full control to the poison symbiote, but before the poison took over and made her unworthy, she looked completely awesome with the symbiote attached to her, and even for a brief moment when it took over her, she was still completely awesome. You will not find anybody more deserving of the number 2 spot than Lady Thor, and she handled Hercules right before she became unworthy. And with the number 1 spot, you're gonna have to go with the Mad Titan himself. A Mad Titan with his Infinity Gauntlet is completely OP, but one step right before that is a Mad Titan with a symbiote. Imagine Thanos with a symbiote in Infinity War. That would have been a rap. And it was a rap, even without the symbiote. But Jesus, Thanos Venomized is probably one of the most baddest things in this comic. Well, that's all for this week. I will see you guys next week for another Comic Corner where we will discuss Markiplier, Green Lantern, Green Tales of Terror Quarterly, and more. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe on this channel, in this video, and I will see you guys next week.